Hello, my name is Renee Langbart and I am the Clay Center Area Chamber of Commerce Director, and today I'm so excited to have Angie Taves joining me today, and we're going to be filling you in on one of the events that the Chamber started last year actually, and it's called the Music and Arts in the Park Festival. And this is our second one, and so we're going to chat a little bit about what you guys can expect and all the fun new things that we've added to this year's special day. So I'm super excited to kind of share with everyone all the workings and details of it. And Angie is one of the committee chairs for this specific event that the Chamber puts on for the public, and we are so excited about it, and we just wanted to talk about it. So Angie, thanks so much for coming and
Absolutely.
talking to me about this.
I'm excited about this.
I know.
It started out last year. It was kind of small. We're getting much bigger. In fact, 6 bands this year.
Yes.
So, and a couple of those will have been on tour prior to getting to us. They are, in fact, using their break time
Excellent.
to come and perform.
That's awesome.
At the Art in the Park. So.
Yes.
Amanda Roth is going to be kicking it off. She was the lead Christmas at the top of the Christmas singing Christmas tree.
Okay.
And of course, a lot of people in Clay Center have been there and seen that. And so we always ask the person that was at the top to kick off our performance. And so she agreed to do it this year.
She sang at the baccalaureate service this year too, so I know she's super talented. Yes.
Really awesome. We have a songwriters group. A couple of them are coming in to perform, and it's a songwriters group across the state of Kansas. So it includes Manhattan and Topeka and Kansas City. And so these are people who have written songs, have had actual radio play on some of their songs. So named people, they have not, like they've had major performers sing their songs. So a couple of them will be here. The Revenues, we even have the ESV Drama Troupe coming to perform in between. Dylan Ray Cowing will be back, and he'll have a guest with him also. And the Grander and the Strive. So, and on top of that, all kinds of things for kids to do. Very family oriented. The Chamber is putting together, we'll have the Bounce House.
Yes, that's an addition this year. Last year we did not have the Bouncy House, and we felt like we needed to add another dimension to the whole outdoor family event. So the Bouncy House will be there.
Cotton candy machine, snow cone machine, a face painter.
Yes.
If you were at the 4th of July activity this last year, we had this amazing face painter, and she will be back again this year.
Yep. Her name is Nancy Marston, and like what Angie said, if you were at the Independence Day celebration, she had kids wrapped around the tent and full face painting, extremely affordable, just fantastic work.
Amazingly talented woman.
And I will say, kind of piggybacking on what you said, last year at the Independence Day celebration, we were so excited to have a face painter such as Nancy is, and her little company is called Aunt Nancy's Face Art. But she paid the moms and dads and ultimately the kids of Clay Center a very good compliment. And you know, she goes all over and does these kinds of events all over. And she actually told me that she enjoyed Clay Center as one of the best places that she has done this because the kids were so incredibly well behaved. She was so impressed with the community atmosphere that we have here in Clay Center, and I was super proud when she told me that, and I know I shared it with the board.
Asked if there was any other opportunities that she could come back and participate.
Yes.
She wanted to be a part of that. So
yes.
I think that speaks volumes for
I
Clay
agree.
Center as a community.
Yes.
So we are super excited. This is June 6th, and we'll be at Dexter Park. Food and art vendors will kick off at 9 in the morning, and we will go all the way until 6 p.m. So come out, spend the day, drop by for a couple hours, whatever fits your schedule. It is definitely family oriented and definitely the place to be on June 6th.
Yes, it will be. It's free to the public. We have an incredible list of sponsors. and without their help, we could not do something of this magnitude. Out of all the events that the Chamber puts on, this is the most cost-oriented one. And we could never say thank you enough to the Chamber sponsors that help sponsor this event specifically. And it's through their sponsorship that we are able to get this type of playlist put together, these amazing artists that are going to be here. We just could never say thank you enough to those Chamber sponsors. And it is a free will donation, and so the money that, if you decide to give us a little bit of your cash flow, that money gets put to the fireworks celebration that we do on July 3rd for the Independence Day celebration. And again, those are all funds donated either through our Chamber sponsors or Chamber members or the golf tournament that's coming up. And without all of those things, we could not afford to do the humongous fireworks display that Vern McGee of McGee Roofing does for us. And it's just another great reason why I love Clay Center so much.
We do have one of the best fireworks displays
We do.
in the area.
Yep.
And I think last year it lasted close to 30 minutes. So,
Yes.
Definitely worth your time to come out for
Yep.
that also.
Yeah. So since we're talking about that, maybe we should just kind of give everyone a kind of little sneak peek.
Sure.
About a month from the Music and Arts is our Independence Day celebration, and that will be traditionally it's on July 3rd. There are some very specific reasons why we choose to do it on July 3rd versus July 4th. The biggest thing is that we recognize that a lot of people make plans for July 4th, and we don't want to compete with that. And then, as I mentioned, Vern McGee of McGee Roofing, it has for so many years graciously donated a humongous block of his time to do the fireworks celebration. And then he also donates so much of his own personal money to pay for part of the fireworks. And I could never tell the public enough what this man does for that fireworks show. And they go down and they set up. He employs his own people to set up, and that takes a full day.
If you've ever been involved
yes.
or around that, it takes a lot of time. They start early in the morning.
It is
and
massive.
until right before those fireworks go off, they're
Yes.
still critiquing and
making
and
sure that
fixing
things are safe. And ultimately, I know Vern and his guys, they just completely enjoy setting the fireworks off. And so they know that Clay Center really appreciates that. And I think they absolutely enjoy doing that. And so, but prior to the fireworks display, we will once again have a most fabulous celebration on the square, won't we?
right down here on the courthouse lawn,
Yep.
which is what we did last year. Food vendors, music, little bit of everything.
We'll have the baby crawl contest, and people can register their children for that and show off their little cutie pies. And then we'll also have a couple bouncy houses this year. And I know that the Catholic kids are going to host that one this year, and hopefully raise some funds for some mission trips that they have coming up. And we'll, of course, have tons of food vendors and art vendors, and Aunt Nancy has agreed to come back for that as well, and so we can expect some fabulous face painting. And of course, we've got some other special things that we're working on, and hopefully we'll be able to talk about those soon. And hopefully Clay Center will be super excited about the Independence Day celebration that we have coming up again this year. So it is such a pleasure to work with Angie, and she is one of the strongest members of the board, and she is such a hard worker, and she does so many good things for the Chamber. And the amount of work that her and Jason have put into the Music and Arts in the Park already, and getting all of those bands lined up, and all the different aspects that go into running such a massive event. I just want to say thank you, because I could not do any of it without you or Jason. So
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Jason Kling has been a major force behind the Art in the Park, and I just want to give him a shout out because honestly, there is a lot of phone calls and a lot of time that goes into coordinating schedules with all of these performers
Yes.
because they are trying to get their music out there and heard, or they are in the middle of tours and we are snagging them on their downtime. So
Right.
I am super excited about some of these. The Grandeur and the Strive are they're amazing. They're already going to be all over the United States before they ever get to us.
Yep. And we will have them in Clay Center, and I think that is pretty fabulous.
It
So.
is.
Well, we look forward to seeing you around town, and specifically down at Dexter Park on June 6th from 9 to 6 p.m. and then on July 3rd on the Courthouse Square. And that event will start around 4:30. So hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining us.